I would like to ask all drivers to sign the petition that Sergio Avidian started. It's very direct. It calls the CEOs out. And the request is, we are looking for a $1 billion reward bonus for all the drivers. And it's addressed to the CEO of Uber and to the CEO of Lyft. Why? Because they've made so much money on our backs, right? $1 billion is nothing for these investors. And the more signatures, the more pressure we put on them and call them out. There's a lot of media behind this, and they're looking at this campaign. He's very cleverly spoken to the media and said, hey, this is what we are going to be asking from the companies. And the request is not out of the ordinary. The request is actually rather realistic, my friends, because if you look at the blood, sweat, and tears that drivers have sacrificed over all the years, this is nothing. This is a drop in the ocean for a company that's now worth $250 billion. I'm talking about Uber. And Lyft's share price has doubled the last year. And if it wasn't for us drivers hanging in there every single day, grinding 24/7, driving these people, in thousands of cities worldwide, these companies would be nothing. And the message is a direct signal to Uber and Lyft. Are you going to back your drivers? Are you going to have their back? Or are you once again going to look away and keep on taking and exploiting and taking? So the message here really is about collecting as many signatures as possible, putting maximum pressure on the companies, and then have the blessing and the backing of the media running with the story. And Business Insider is going to run it next week. So please share. You don't have to make any donation, right? They say, well, you can make a minimum of $2 donation. It's facilitated by change.org, where anybody can start a petition. But this petition, I believe, has a lot of value and a lot of power, and we need the signatures. We need to at least get 100,000 signatures, and then the public, the media will take us serious and run with the story. And we get the golden chance to call them out. Let's see who these people really are. Do they or don't they have our backs? So I'd kindly ask you to electronically sign, and then choose any one of your social media outlets. Maybe you have a Facebook page, maybe you have Twitter. Just put it out there. The more drivers we reach, the more signatures we get, the more pressure we put on the companies. It's sort of like a strike or a protest, right? We're calling attention to something. You haven't taken care of the drivers. You haven't taken care of rideshare and food delivery drivers. Show us what we mean to you. So again, please sign this petition. Get the word out there. Spread the links across your social media platforms. And, you will be rewarded with a lot of good press. It's what we do now will really influence how the media will react to the story. Can we get the signatures to drive this message home? I request you sign and share the video. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Sergio, who reached out to me. I literally was the third person last night to put the third signature on it, and then we've got a couple of hundred signatures already overnight. We can do way better. We need to get to 100,000 signatures, my friend. Share. Sharing is caring. Signatures are power in this case. Thank you.